Mic check, mic check. Make sure my mic on. Mic is on and live. Before we get started, I want to thank my Patreon members, my supporters that have decided to participate in the Patreon subscription. And that's Brandon Bazell, Darius Daniels, Brandon Henderson, Alex Pulianis, who called in the other day, Joshua, Martin Van Perskik, Avril Pavos, Mo, Jared Green, and Miss Antoinette Craig, Random Shamo, Thomas Morgan, Jason Isom, and Jesse Wallace. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Soon you'll see the fruits of your labor show up via image quality. I think that's the best way I can play it. Say it, I'd rather. That's the best way I can say it. So, without further ado, the title says Ben Powers versus the Bills. Now, with this being said, I stopped at the end of the third quarter. I stopped because that's when Lamar got hurt. So, to me, there's no real reason to watch past that because it was, I like Huntley. And, I said from training camp Huntley was better than Trace. And I think that was proven. Maybe. Could be. There's limited time for both of them, but I think that was proven. But it just wasn't any reason to watch them because realistically, I don't think we could have came back unless Lamar was in the game. And it would have been tough with Lamar in the game. But normally Ben Powers and this is considered still kind of his rookie year to me because he only started one game last year. He started the game versus Pittsburgh when a lot of the starters did not play. And he played well that game. So he started getting some reps, later on in the year and finally got that starting job later on in the season. And for the most part, he did his job. He was a good down blocker. He was good when, when he had the double team against the second level. When guys tried to bull rush him, he did a good job of anchoring his butt and blocking out. And the first couple drives, Ben was Ben. Then something changed. Something flipped. I don't know if it was the matchup or the guy that he was blocking or the guys that he was blocking or power him or figuring him out. But he didn't play up to his normal standard. Now, that's not saying he screwed up every play, which he didn't. There was still some good down blocks, still some good double teams, still some okay pass pro. But I feel like he had more minuses on that sheet than probably he'd had all year. So that's what we want. That's what I want to show today. I think I got 8 or 9 plays to talk about. And let's kind of get into them. Let me get to that screen. I appreciate you guys for being here in the middle of the day. Random video. But we're going to get it. I think we're ready. While I get an alert from IvanEvans. Here we go. Alright. Let me see. I think we're good. First play. And remember, earlier I said Ben was Ben. He did what he normally do. This is Ben right here, right guard, and let's kind of get into it. Shift over to a one tick, so he probably got a down blocker. He does. Got him, squared him up, good leverage, moved the guy. They came off at the end, but that's because of the cutback. Did a good job. Good job of moving his guy and allowing the lane to open up, allowing a huge cutback lane. Now see how big that lane is because of Ben's block. This is, I don't know if that's Fluker or Phillips. This is Powers here. Look at the space. You got a puller coming up in there too. Look at the space. And that's because of the great down block or the reach block, whichever one he was trying to do, by being right here. And then you got your seal on his backside. Nice lane. Early in the game. I don't know if that was the first or the second play. I'm not sure. All right, let's go to this next play. Again, if you don't know, get to the beginning. Now, here we go. Oh, this is the one I messed up on. Give me a second to fix it. All right. There, here we go. Now, if you don't know, Ben is the right guard. Point him out again. Right there. Got to kick, out block. Bite the inside number drives, what he should be doing. Got great leverage on that guy. Can't let him cross your face. Let him cross his face a little bit, but he moved his feet and got right back where he needed to be. Good job. And because of that, because he didn't let the guy cross his face, you got a wall going right there. You got a little wall going. Got that there. This little wall here. You got Orlando up on somebody. You got Borkin down to block somebody. And I almost called that boy Rice. Crazy. And Dobbins scoots through, which is good. Now let's kind of get to the not so good. That first drive, he was what we needed him to be, what he's been being for the most part of the year. All right, now you might say it don't look like much, but let's talk about it. Quarterback run to the right, and blocking is always a numbers game. So, what's going to happen? Snead's gonna block down on this dude. He's basically a crack. I think Fluker is going to pull out. I think Boykin, can you see Boykin? Boykin's going to try to crack that right there. And Fluker should pick up the first thing that comes downhill. All right? Whichever one gets there first. And I don't know if anybody's outside of Boykin or not. But whatever comes outside of Boykin, if he's the last man out there, that's who Fluker should get. And then, well, let me change my vocabulary. Fluker's going to pull and look inside. And the first thing that shows up, he's going to get it. Gus is going to lead block out this way. And the first thing that shows up inside, he's going to get it. And we should have that. Because when Fluker pulls, because I think Ben's going to block this dude. Right? Ben's going to try to hook this guy. So when Fluker pulls, he should either get 49 or the safety. And Gus should either come around and get 49 or the safety. So we should have enough. Ben initially gets a good hook. Stops his feet. And part of this is probably the block with Snead. Because Snead has to just didn't keep his feet. And part of that is the block. But watch how we lose our numbers. Now, we got 2 for 2. We got 1, 2, 1, 2 with Lamar running the ball. So, because Ben comes off his guy, gets knocked off his guy, whichever one of these, now our number's gone. So now they got a third person. So with that being said, Fluker's job is to get out here and pull, look inside, first thing to show up. The first thing that show up is this dude, the dude that Ben was blocking. Gus is probably locked in on the safety because that's, kind of who's out there. This is the guy that's going to make the tackle. And we had 2 for 2 until Ben lost his block. So see how Fluker pull that in. Oh, and Gus, it's a corner out here too. I didn't realize it was a corner. But I would have much rather block those guys up, let Gus lead on this corner, and it been one-on-one with this guy and Lamar. That would and that's probably the goal of the play design, to get a one-on-one with a safety, and if he miss, it's screwed. But this guy, where is he? Ben came off his guy, so Fluker had to pick up this one, so I left Edmonds free to come over and get in the tackle. Ben is here. Now, with this one, he's trying to get on his shoulder and then go to the next linebacker. But the problem I have with it is he doesn't give this defensive tackle anything to help McCarry get to him. So basically, when he steps here and he should get something on him, this dude cuts inside and splits him because he doesn't resist him or put a hand on him at all for the most part. So let's watch. First step, he's stepping outside. Now he comes inside. Now his hands are on him, but there's no slow up, no hold up, no nothing to help the center get over there. Nothing. He goes too fast to 58. And now the center's out leveraged. Out leveraged, and it's leveraged right into the play. See ya? Gets penetration. Even though he don't make the tackle, that penetration kills it. So now Dobbins has to, let me see if y'all can see my mouse. Instead of Dobbins coming down and hitting it, Dobbins has to take this angle, not try to come and hit it. And that loop gonna take the timing out the play. That loop takes the timing out of play. That loop allowed this dude right here to get up off the ground and go make the tackle. Because he getting cut right now. Okay, because he got to loop back. I can grab my composure, see where I'm at. Now, bam, I can get down the tackle. It's the little things. The little things. Next play. Details win games. And basically, he just got straight bull rushed. No move. No move, dude didn't bust any kind of swim or rip or grip, dip, and rip or any of that. It's me and you, and I'm going through your, you know what. We walking straight back to the QB. Straight back. Straight back. But every step 61 takes, Ben goes backwards. Starting on this, whatever that yard line is. So I'm going to say that's the 40. At the 35. Now he's right in the quarterback lap. The quarterback can't step up and make a throw. And on this particular throw, if I'm not mistaken, by the time Lamar sees, I think it's Andrews, he can't step up. He can't do any of that. He just flings it out there side on it, and it don't have enough on it to get to Mark. Just don't have enough because he's open. He's wide open. Now, on the quandary, if that's the right word, Patrick Mahomes made the throw yesterday. Somebody was in his face. He saw Kelce at the last minute. Flipped that thing out there perfectly. Perfectly. Not comparing Lamar to Patrick. I'm just saying I actually saw him make that throw. What's today? Tuesday? Sunday. I saw him make the throw Sunday. All right. Next play. Didn't walk back again. Now, with this being said, Lamar made something out of nothing on this play. But 94, different guy, just having his way with it. Sink your butt like you've been doing. Still walking him back in Lamar's face. Now I got him pressed out. So now Lamar's scrambling. This guy's getting away from you. At this point, you got to let him go. When they try to pull away, you got to let him go. He doesn't. Look at that hole. That back arm right there pulling that jersey. They always going to call that. And especially with the ball being right here. Always. This negates probably about a 17, 18 yard gain. 10. So that's at least 20 yards. Because when I started counting, he was at the 10. Pull. Got to let him go. You got to. Especially with the ball being right there. They're going to call it at the point of attack. If your hole have any emphasis on the run, you can guarantee it's getting called. Because they can call holding every play. Play 7. I think I got 2 more. So this is Ben right here. Nobody's over him. You got a guy, got a 5 tech. This guy standing here in like a you got a 4-eye. This guy standing here in a 5. They got this guy out here in a 9. And you got Tremaine standing there as a nose, which he probably gonna back out of some stuff. Just run play to the offense's left, screens right. All right, outside. The outside run. Tremaine Edmonds makes the tackle. Do y'all see what Tremaine Edmonds is? Pre-snap. This is the guy right here. So you know you're going this way. At least get something on him. Get something on him. Something. At least knock him back there. You may not be able to cut him off because of the angle, but at least get something on him. He steps out and doesn't really touch anybody. Because you know where he's going. He has to react to what he see. He paused on it. He popped his first step. He didn't really move on his first step. He just popped in place. You gotta attack that dude. Attack that dude.
In the flesh.
Jared Green, thanks for the deuce in super chat. He says we used the wrong guard. We should have played Ben. This is Ben. Talking about Ben Powers? This is Ben Powers. Just didn't get there. And that guy makes the tackle. And granted, we got yards, but still. If Ben gets something on him and just slows him down, because I know he can't cut him off. That angle was tough. Don't get it confused. That angle was tough. But if he gets anything on him, and Tremaine is chasing at this angle instead of this one, that's another 10 yards right there. Because you getting a block right here. Hollywood's attempting to block, so it's a little wall there. So now you're getting Tremaine coming through here, and then 21 coming up here. So he at least getting to the 20-yard line, at least. And with the way Dobbins can run, he probably makes 21 miss. All right, last play. And we're well into the third quarter now. This is Ben right here. Nobody's over top of him. A one-on-one pass rush. One-on-one pass rush. I think he had false steps in there, I think. Let's see. Yeah, that's like 3 steps right there in the same spot. Oh, Ben Bredesen. Okay. My bad. They do both of them name is Ben, ain't it? I didn't realize that. But he pop his feet in place. So that's 2 false steps. Now the guy's under him. Got leverage on him. So I'm trying to see what the defender did with that right arm. He chops him down with that left arm. Tries to get under him with the right arm, and he does. Now he just free range to the quarterback. You got to get depth. Get depth and use your feet. Now you off balance. Look how you bent straight over. Right there. Bent straight over. Appreciate you for 5 in the super chat. Unique Vision. Appreciate you. You just out leveraged. Now you right in the quarterback face. Now it's a scramble drill of whatever. Just Lamar trying to get out of there. But he bumps into that guy. Matter of fact, he gets the sack. That same guy gets the sack because it's a cluster. He got him boxed in. Double right here. So this is the only individual one-on-one, like in the middle of the pocket. And he gets beat. Now, let me go back to my other one. Now, I kind of went in on being a little bit on this, but this entire game was not Ben's fault. This was just one of the things that I noticed during the game that, was odd. That because he normally is solid, for real. Y'all go back and watch the games, and technically this is his rookie year. Ben is normally solid. He's normally a solid performer. But these things just stood out to me on the broadcast view. So I had to come to him, on all 22 and kind of look at him and point him out. But again, tough loss. The defense played well enough. Maybe get another video out of this because it's still kind of painful to even watch, especially because we had chances. And like, comment, subscribe. If you feel free, join the Patreon. I appreciate the guys that did. You got your shout out at the beginning of the video. Shout out to Unique Vision for dropping 5 in the super chat. For Jared for 4. And appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the like button. Like button free. Take 5 minutes to hit that like button while I do the Sip to Tally outro. Peace, y'all. Wait, I'm back. I forgot. So a lot of people have been wanting to ask me questions, and I know I missed a lot of questions in the chat box. The email for questions with Coach is live. The address, and I'll put it up I'll pin it in the comment section under this video. It's siptotally@gmail.com. siptotally@gmail.com. It might be siptotallyfilms@gmail.com. But again, I'll pin it in the comments of this video, and if you want to get your questions in for that first show, probably coming up either later this week or early next week, now's the time to do so. Remember, the email is siptotallyfilms@gmail.com or siptotally@gmail.com. I'll put it in the pinned comments and you'll be able to see it, especially if you're not watching live right now. Now we out.